This is Mick Foley.
This is Harley Race.
This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
And this is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 5th anniversary edition of MWF Ultra. I'm Dan Marotti, joined by special guest commentator this month, Commissioner Vaughn Johnson. And Commissioner, what a matchup we have here to open Ultra.
This is, as usual, unbelievable, and every time I think we've seen everything and done everything, we top it with this match.
Commissioner Vaughn Johnson, we understand that Kofi Kingston just might be on his way to WWE World Wrestling Entertainment. However, you being the commissioner, were able to get this man in an MWF ring before he heads to WWE.
Well, he thought that he has a little bit more than, you know, on the plate here, and this man maybe is going to the big time, but our own Todd Hanson should be there by now.
Todd Hanson has a severely lower injured back going into this matchup. And Kofi Kingston is one of the finest athletes we've seen in New England in some time, a relative newcomer to the area. He has soared through the independent scene, and he's on his way, as we said, perhaps to the big time.
Kofi is one that, you know, heard and he saw through tape and various other circles that we are the premier wrestling independent federation, and he wanted a piece of it.
What about Todd Hanson, one half of the former MWF Tag Team Champions? Him and Bo Douglas were screwed by the Canadian superstars and your good pal, Johnny Fabulous, back in May at Zero Tolerance. Now Todd Hanson, because of Fabulous, screwed out of their tag team title opportunity in a rematch clause that Fabulous took out of the contract. So now Hanson and Douglas are forced to go the singles route if they want championship gold.
Well, again, is a prime example of a young, hungry athlete, Todd Hanson, regardless of what just happened with our good friend, my good friend Johnny Fabulous, my co-partner. Todd is going to make it his own. Whatever it takes, Todd Hanson has the proper attitude and the proper wrestling training to bring it over the top for himself.
If the fans are not familiar with what happened, after Johnny Fabulous snuck in, what a maneuver from Todd Hanson right there.
Wow.
If the fans aren't familiar, Commissioner, I'll wrap it up really quick. The Canadian superstars and Johnny Fabulous were in cahoots all along. Fabulous managed to maneuver Todd Hanson and Bo Douglas into his camp. They signed a contract with him. However, he put in a contract loophole that stated that Hanson and Douglas would not receive a tag team title shot. And somehow I have a feeling that you might have known something about it, but that's a different story for a different time. So until the Canadian superstars lose the tag team titles, Hanson and Douglas cannot get a shot. And here's a pinfall attempt right here. Kofi Kingston out just at 2.
Well, purposely, to be honest, Dan, you know, Todd has voiced to me several times, whether it be the email or the constant phone calls, that he really wants to not wait around for this, and he actually has actually...
Boot to the midsection from Hanson. What's he going to go for here? No, it looked like he was going for a pedigree. Kofi Kingston quickly out of the ring, Commissioner, as you were saying. Yes,
as Todd Hanson has stated to me and begged me on several occasions, he wants to do whatever it takes to make a name for himself in this business. And you know what? Here's another fine example of a hungry young athlete. His lower back is destroyed from previous matches and work-related injuries, and yet he's in here, and you don't see any brace, you don't see any, as you know, our athletes are drug-free, other leagues are not, and this gentleman is giving it his all, 100%.
Todd Hanson has been a big part in the MWF over the past 5 years, and up and in the ring goes Kofi Kingston.
Kofi thinks he has the moves, and you know what?
Scoop and waiting. Hang time. Slam from Hanson onto Kofi Kingston. He's going to rearrange his back. Cover 2. Kofi Kingston out. Todd Hanson certainly has the power advantage in this matchup.
He does have the moves, and Kofi has boasted to me several weeks now in a row before this match that he definitely wants to take Hanson out real quickly.
Look at that cheap shot. The referee didn't even see that one.
That referee doesn't see too much, believe me.
He tries to block Hanson's punch. What a fool! And Kofi Kingston hammers him in the neck. Why would the referee stop him from throwing that punch?
Because the referee forgot to go to 4 hours and get his glasses today.
And there's a neck breaker from Kofi Kingston.
Kofi's little sneak.
Todd Hanson out at 2. I think he needed a hook onto that leg a little bit tighter than he had it. Todd Hanson isn't some opening contest type athlete. He's one of the hungriest young athletes we've ever seen.
Not even close. So, Kofi is going to know, believe me, before this match is over, that he's been in a fight.
Yeah.
And believe me, Kofi is going to realize, and he's going to be
Small
sore.
package, Commissioner. 2. Kofi Kingston kicks out. Knee to the midsection right there on Hanson. And look at that. Yanks the hair and throws him backwards like he's a piece of trash. Another cover right here. 1, 2. Todd Hanson kicks out again. That was a rather slow count right there, Commissioner.
Yeah,
I have to investigate this referee a little bit.
Yes, this referee actually, he was snuck in me behind my back as usual. Another one of these expertise referees.
So that Hanson firing away on the midsection of Kofi Kingston. Sets him up off the ropes. Reversal from Kingston. Hanson up and over. Into the buckles he goes. Roller. 1, 2.
Oh.
2.5 right there.
Almost. It's getting close.
Knee to the midsection. Kofi Kingston certainly wants to end his time here in New England on a positive note. And what a victory it would be over Todd Hanson. But what?
Oh.
Holds onto the rope. Out of the ring.
Very clever.
But see, Todd Hanson's a smart. Head to the midsection right there. Hanson's a smart wrestler. He stays on the guys. It didn't work out that time.
Well, his training and his expertise and his intuition. Unfortunately, what I understand, as I'm looking through my notes here, Kofi and the referee...
Another pinfall attempt. Hanson out at 2.
Kofi and the referee, I think, from what I understand, Kofi has been going out with the referee's sister and enjoying her company and doing several activities off the record. So that's why Kofi got this referee here, and hopefully it's not going to affect the match.
Now look at him wearing away on the neck of Todd Hanson right there. Hanson's tapping that leg. I don't know if it's out of pain or if it's to try and get the crowd riled up.
Very vulnerable with a lot of these wrestlers with the neck. The neck injury is a very common problem for the professional wrestler, and it really wears, and the neck is really not made for this type of pressure.
No, it certainly is not. We've seen that over the years with some of the major neck injuries. Hanson's firing back, though. Another elbow to the midsection.
Oof.
Hanson goes for the big clothesline, but he misses. Kick
no.
to the midsection, and again uses the hair to toss Hanson backwards. And he's got him in a pinfall maneuver right here. Nope. Hanson out just after 1 that time. If he had his body weight positioned in the right way, he could have pinned Hanson right there. And again, being the smart wrestler Kingston is, he goes back to the neck.
He knows an area. I sign him a good wrestler. You know the area to work on, and you work on it throughout the whole match.
Now, the neck that goes into the back, that's a painful area. I can attest to that, Commissioner.
And that's going right down to poor Todd's back. Todd's back is throbbing right now. I can see the expression on his face. Oh, look at this, though. Look at this.
Back up again. Another elbow to the midsection. Hanson fires back again. Hammers the neck and upper back. And Kofi Kingston talking some trash right there. What? Kingston up and over now. Hanson's ready.
Uh-oh.
Hanson's getting his second win. Big right hand from Todd Hanson.
Another one.
Kingston. Make it 3. Kingston's on rubbery legs right now. Boot to the midsection from Hanson. Hanson's got him again. Looked like he was going for a pedigree. No, reversal and a roll-up from Kingston. 2. Todd Hanson just out after 2. Another close pinfall attempt right there. Kingston sets up Hanson off the rope. Hanson again looks like he's going for some kind of a pedigree. No, he lifts him up in the air. Oh, right on his face.
Oof.
1, 2, 3. That's it.
That's
Todd
it.
Hanson. What a victory over the vet. Kofi Kingston here on Ultra.
How quick and how good.
Todd Hanson's been the man in the past 5 years here in the MWF, but take a look. Coming up now, Commissioner, at this musical video montage we've created. But Todd Hanson on his way to championship gold here in the Millennium Wrestling Federation. We will be right back.